Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring a story that many people may not know about. While Kelly Ripa is a household name, her sister, Linda Ripa, was also on the path to stardom before a tragic accident altered the course of her life forever. This is a story of ambition, talent, and resilience, so make sure to stay with us as we uncover the details of Linda Ripa's life before and after the accident that changed everything. The worst thing was not really being able to hold my son for very long. Any mother would tell you that, said Linda Ripa. A woman who wears many hats, Kelly Ripa has become a beloved icon in America. She's an actress, talk show host, and more, with her charismatic and charming personality, inviting people into her world. This also means that some of her personal life has become a bit of a public spectacle. Her sister, Linda Ripa, isn't quite as famous as Kelly, but she's a published author with a book, The Ladybug Blues, out now. Linda is far more known for her woes than her successes, as she went through a major, life-altering event a few decades ago that made major headlines and put Kelly on high alert. What happened to Kelly Ripa's sister? She was in a serious car accident. Linda was in an unfortunate accident in 1999. According to People, the author was injured in a car accident while 7 months pregnant after being hit by a drunk driver in Philadelphia. Not only did she suffer broken bones, but her pelvis was affected and her unborn son, Sergio, was sent into a coma. Thankfully, he survived, and Linda dubbed him her miracle baby thereafter. She admitted that she was expecting to experience pain for the rest of her life, but underwent a string of surgeries in an effort to eliminate some of the effects of the accident. It was the worst thing you could imagine. As much as I hurt from all the broken bones and operations, the worst thing was not really being able to hold my son for very long. Any mother would tell you that, she said. A surgery, though, could go wrong and cause more problems than before. In February 2004, Linda was awarded $15 million in a lawsuit against a surgeon who operated on her ankle after the accident. According to the battalion, she alleged in her suit that the operation was rushed, which left her foot permanently deformed. This caused severe pain and nerve damage for Linda. Initially, Linda just wanted to settle the lawsuit, asking for $2.4 million in negotiations. However, the doctor argued that the nerve damage wasn't a result of the operation, but rather the crash in general. They chose to take the matter to court, and Linda ultimately was triumphant in the end. I'm going to hazard a guess that the plaintiff and the plaintiff's lawyers, in their wildest dreams, did not anticipate this case bringing in $15 million, said David Corrijo, a lawyer for Frankfurt Hospital. Linda's lawyer noted that the financial compensation was necessary as she was missing out on work opportunities, including a $150,000 a year offer to be her sister's personal assistant due to the pain she was experiencing. Before the accident, Linda was entering the entertainment world much like her sister. She started her early career off as a model and actress, according to an interview with the New York Times. Her legal team argued that the accident changed the course of her life, making it difficult for her to pursue work as an actress due to the pain from the ankle operation, only making it much worse for her. The most inappropriate outfits Kelly Ripa has ever worn. Kelly Ripa took over as co-host of Live back in 2001, and she's been helping fans start their mornings with laughter ever since. Ripa has hosted over 3,700 episodes over the course of over 2 decades, and that means that she has had to sport quite a few outfits on the air. Ripa has had many fashion hits while in the public eye, but being in the spotlight as much as she is means that the occasional fashion miss is basically inevitable. Ripa has worn her fair share of inappropriate outfits over the years, and we're taking a trip down bad fashion memory lane. From wearing see-through dresses on red carpets to having wardrobe malfunctions on national television, while some of Ripa's fashion mistakes haven't been entirely her fault, she does get the blame for others. And we're not the first fashion fans to critique Ripa's wardrobe. In a 2019 interview with People, Ripa opened up about her then 18-year-old daughter Lola Consuelo's opinions on her style. She just feels that what I wear is embarrassing and awful, but then I think that means that I've gotten something right, she said, adding, I don't think your teenage daughters should like what you're wearing. So even if her daughter disapproves of her outfit mishaps, Ripa knows that when it comes to fashion, you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. Or in her case, you can't have great style without occasionally wearing pants that are way too tight. We've got to hand it to Kelly Ripa. For most of us, walking the Oscars red carpet with our underwear exposed sounds like a nightmare. We might wake up from drenched in sweat. But in 2023, Ripa actually did this as a fashion statement. Not only was her floor-length particularly skimpy underwear on underneath, and to make this gown even more revealing, it had an extremely low open back. The high neckline and full coverage in front certainly softened the blow of this dress sheerness and made it a little less over the top than it could have been. Yet, the Academy Awards is one of Hollywood's fanciest red carpets, and an entirely sheer dress just felt like a bit much for this occasion. Ripa certainly doesn't look bad in this daring ensemble, but it still managed to be one of her more inappropriate looks over the years, and at a very prestigious event, no less. The wardrobe emergency that almost delayed the show. In 2023, Kelly Ripa hit the stage one morning looking a bit frazzled as she scrambled to tie the bow on the front of her hot pink dress. "I had a small wardrobe emergency backstage," the host admitted via Access Hollywood, adding, "It was very exciting. I almost did not walk out here." It was unclear exactly what the wardrobe emergency was, but it certainly seemed to be cause for alarm since she almost left her co-host hubby, Mark Consuelos, to head out on stage by himself. Interestingly, this wasn't the first time Ripa wore this particular dress on the show, and it caused an issue the first time too. On the previous episode, which aired just weeks prior, Ripa was dancing with Consuelos during one segment, and she felt her dress rip. It turned out to be a tie around the waist, which she proceeded to rip off. Yet the dress managed to appear on stage on the later episode in the wake of the wardrobe emergency. It's possible that she just had this dress on hand to throw on last minute when another ensemble didn't work. That said, if this pink dress caused the wardrobe malfunction on both occasions, it's probably best to put this clearly cursed frock into retirement. We love a celeb who goes all out for Halloween, and Kelly Ripa certainly falls into this category. Not only does she never shy away from donning an elaborate costume, but she also has a knack for choosing costumes that honor huge pop culture moments. From Katy Perry's famous Super Bowl performance to Jennifer Coolidge's iconic character in The White Lotus, Ripa clearly uses the pop culture knowledge being a major talk show host gives you to think of on-point costumes. Back in 2013, Miley Cyrus' wacky V&A's performance alongside Robin Thicke and many teddy bears was a truly show-stopping pop culture event. Yet, Ripa's costume definitely veered into inappropriate territory for a morning talk show. For the Live's Best Halloween Show Ever episode, Ripa and then co-host Michael Strahan sported many costumes. One of those costumes was Cyrus' super short mouse ensemble and thick striped suit, respectively. Just like Cyrus herself, Ripa was just a slight turn away from exposing her butt to the audience. And if you're thinking, hey, at least she didn't go with Cyrus' flesh-colored two-piece, you may want to think again. She also sported that outfit, and she even twerked in it. We simply cannot list Kelly Ripa's most inappropriate outfits without discussing the time when she exposed her brightly colored underwear on national television. Though, in her defense, this surely wasn't the outfit she had planned. In 2021, Ripa switched from the host chair to the guest chair when she visited The Talk. She reminisced about when the talk show's then co-host, Carrie-Ann Inaba, guest hosted on Live with Kelly back in 2012. Inaba, who was originally from Honolulu, Hawaii, joined her pal, Ripa, in Ko'olina, Hawaii to broadcast Live from Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. While heading to Hawaii with your friend may seem like the ultimate work trip, Ripa's outfit of choice for the episode made the experience less than perfect when it didn't fare well. We were on set, and because Inaba knows Hawaii so well, she knows that it gets breezy there. I just look at the temperature like, oh, it's 97 degrees, I better wear this dress made out of paper match, Ripa explained on The Talk, per Hello. Ripa's short and ideal article of clothing for Ripa, especially when she was about to sit down for a full hour-long episode. In the video, Ripa has her hands in her pockets as she and her then co-host Ryan Seacrest head to the stage. "My hands are stuck in my pockets because my pants are too tight," Ripa explained. She also noted to Seacrest just how dire the situation surrounding these pants really was. "Getting them on. Let's pray that they don't tear," she said. As far as we know, the pants did not, in fact, tear, yet watching Ripa walk from backstage to her co-host chair shows just how uncomfortable those pants really were. Like any good co-host, Seacrest assured Ripa that despite their tight fit, "I like the trousers, they're a nice cut." Still, anyone who's ever worn too tight pants before can attest that a poor fit like this should make a pair of pants a no-go. And we can only imagine how much worse sitting still in front of a live studio audience would make this feeling. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.